There is something powerful people understand that most people spend their entire lives learning the hard way. You may have seen it in people who remain calm when everyone else is losing control. People who don't need to prove themselves. People who can lose something important without losing themselves. From the outside, they may not look powerful at all. But there is something happening beneath the surface. A way of thinking that changes how they deal with pressure, rejection, failure, success, and even other people. And once you understand these principles, you may begin to notice them in the strongest people around you. Because real power is rarely as loud as people think. 1. They don't give everything their attention. One of the greatest forms of power is knowing what deserves your attention and what doesn't. Powerful people understand that attention is a limited resource. Not every insult deserves a response. Not every opinion deserves an explanation. Not every problem deserves your anxiety. The Stoics understood that life constantly gives us things demanding our attention. Someone criticizes you, someone misunderstands you, someone refuses to appreciate what you've done, someone tries to provoke you, and the natural reaction is to engage. But the Stoic asks a different question. Does this deserve a place in my mind? Because the moment you allow something to occupy your thoughts, you give it a certain amount of power over you. This doesn't mean ignoring every problem. It means learning the difference between something that requires action and something that only requires emotional reaction. A powerful person doesn't respond to everything. They choose what deserves their energy. And sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. 2. They control their response, not the world. Life will eventually give you situations you cannot control. Plans will fail. People will disappoint you. Opportunities will disappear. Someone you trusted may change. And sometimes, no matter how carefully you planned, things simply won't go your way. The Stoics didn't believe strength came from controlling everything. They understood something much more important. You cannot control everything that happens, but you can work on controlling what happens next inside you. Imagine two people experiencing the same failure. One immediately blames everyone around him. He becomes angry. He complains. He spends days thinking about what should have happened. The other feels the disappointment too. But after the emotion settles, he asks, "What can I do now?" That question changes everything. The first person remains trapped inside the event. The second person begins moving beyond it. You don't become powerful because life stops hurting you. You become stronger when pain no longer gets to decide what you do next. You can lose an opportunity without losing your direction. You can be rejected without losing your self-respect. You can experience failure without allowing failure to become your identity. That is a different kind of strength. 3. They don't need everyone to understand them. There is a hidden weakness many people carry, the need to be understood by everyone. They explain themselves constantly. They defend every decision. They want everyone to approve of their choices, and when someone misunderstands them, they feel compelled to correct the story. But powerful people eventually discover something uncomfortable. You cannot control the story people tell about you. Someone can misunderstand your intentions. Someone can judge your decisions. Someone can dislike you without knowing the full story. And you can spend your entire life trying to change their minds. Or you can continue living according to your values. This is where Stoic thinking becomes powerful. Your character is built by what you repeatedly choose, not by what everyone says about you. If you know you acted with integrity, you don't need every person to applaud you. If you know why you made a difficult decision, you don't need everyone to agree with it. This doesn't mean becoming arrogant or refusing criticism. Wise people listen, but they don't surrender their identity to every opinion they hear. There is freedom in realizing that you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Sometimes peace begins when you stop trying to prove who you are. 4. They remember that nothing is guaranteed. This may be the most difficult principle to accept. Everything you have is temporary. Your position, your possessions, your opportunities, your relationships, even your time. The Stoics regularly reflected on this, not to become pessimistic, but to become more awake. When you understand that something isn't guaranteed to remain forever, you stop treating it casually. You appreciate people while they're still beside you. You use your time more carefully. You stop assuming tomorrow will always look like today. And strangely, accepting impermanence can make you stronger because you become less shocked by change. You begin to understand that losing something doesn't always mean life has gone wrong. Sometimes it simply means that something has reached its end. And instead of spending the rest of your life fighting reality, you learn to meet reality as it is. This doesn't mean you stop caring. Quite the opposite. You care more deeply because you understand that what you have today is not promised to you forever. The powerful person isn't the one who possesses everything. It is the person who can appreciate what they have without becoming completely destroyed by the fear of losing it. Perhaps real power has less to do with controlling other people and more to do with becoming difficult for circumstances to control. To know when to speak, when to remain silent, when to act, when to let go, when to accept what cannot be changed, and when to stand firmly by who you are, even when nobody is applauding. The world will always give you reasons to lose your peace. People will test you. Plans will change. Some doors will close. Some people will leave. And some things you desperately want will never become yours. But you still have a choice. You can allow every event to pull you apart, or you can become the kind of person who remains grounded when life becomes uncertain. Maybe that is where real strength begins. Not when you finally control the world around you, but when the world no longer controls the person within you. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment with your thought. Like and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more powerful, timeless wisdom. This is Wisdom 101.